Namaste. Maayong adlaw na tong tanan. Do you feel congested and have difficulty breathing? In this video, I'm going to teach you on how to clear your airways and how to expel your phlegm. Hi, I'm Nathan. I'm your occupational therapist, and my goal is to help you be more consistent with your therapy at home. When you have difficulty breathing and you feel congested, and you also have difficulty in expelling that phlegm, like when you cough, it feels sticky inside, right? So it is difficult to complete your self-care without getting fatigued, getting tired, or even getting short of breath. You feel like when you breathe, it's not enough, right? So don't worry, I'm going to teach you in this video on how to clear that airway and how to expel that phlegm. And if you're ready, let's get started. Alright, so before we proceed on to the techniques to expel the phlegm out from our airways, let's learn on how to do diaphragmatic breathing first. So just put your hand on your belly, like that. When you breathe in, your belly should expand. When you breathe out, your belly should shrink or try to suck it back in. Again, when you breathe in, belly should expand, it will get bigger. When you breathe out or exhale, your belly should shrink. Alright, so just imagine when you blow a balloon or when you fill a balloon full of air, the balloon will expand, right? So just imagine you have a balloon in your belly. Put air into that balloon, so it should expand, right? When you blow out, it should shrink. Now let's practice. When you breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth, and belly should widen and it should go bigger when you breathe in, and when you breathe out, it should shrink or suck it back in. Okay, so let's try to do 3 more. Okay, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay, so that's diaphragmatic breathing. Okay, cool. So we now know how to do diaphragmatic breathing. Now let's move on how to properly or easily expel that phlegm that is sticking in our airways. Okay, so the first method is autogenic breathing. So there are 3 steps. So we must bring the phlegm coming from the very bottom of our lungs up until we are able to expel it out. Okay, and by the way, when you needed to cough, try to cover yourself this way, just like what you teach your children, right? So or just get you a napkin and cover your mouth. Okay, so and try to check if the coughing that you just made is productive or the phlegm is being expelled. All right, so first step is going to be short breaths. So short breathe in and short breathe out. Short breathe in and short breathe out. Okay, and in between the inhalation and the exhalation, try to rest for 3 seconds. Okay, and each step is about 5 reps. Okay, so first step, just like that. Let's try to do 5, just 5. All right, inhale, exhale, all right, so we're bringing that phlegm up higher. Next step is medium inhalation and then short exhalation. All right, so slightly longer than the first step. All right, so let's do 5 again. So slightly longer, slightly longer inhalation, short exhalation, So that's the second step. So you bring it up higher now, right? Now let's bring it up even higher. So it will be a long inhalation and still a short exhalation. 3 seconds in between inhalation and exhalation, all right? So 5 reps again, so longer now. And then short exhalation. Inhale long. Blow. Inhale. 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 So that's the third step. The most important is try to cough it out. If there's nothing there, you can also try huffing, like so just huffing, or pretend like you're fogging a mirror. You should feel that phlegm coming out from your chest, okay? So that's autogenic breathing. The second technique on how to expel your phlegm is the active cycle of breathing techniques. The first step is the controlled breathing. So we learned how to do diaphragmatic breathing in the first section of this video, right? So this time you have to put one hand on your belly and then another hand on your chest. You might feel some crackles, and that's maybe where the phlegm is at. So breathe in, feel your belly expanding, and breathe out. Inhale, breathe out. Inhale, breathe out. Inhale, breathe out. Inhale, breathe out. All right, so that's the controlled breathing. Second step of the active cycle of breathing techniques is thoracic expansion exercise. Again, that's thoracic expansion exercise. Those are mouthfuls of terms. Anyway, so what we want to do is to have our hands or our fingers around our rib cage like this. Some of you guys might want to have prefer that our thumbs or your thumbs will be pointing forward like that, okay? So whatever is your preference, for as long as you are able to touch your rib cage. Now, if you cannot do that, you can also do this, okay? All right, for as long as you're able to feel your rib cage expand. And it should relax when we are exhaling. All right, so again, fingers around the rib cage. I like my thumbs pointing forward like that. Okay, let's try to do 5. And again, there's a 3-second hold in between inhalation and exhalation. Okay, so let's do 5. And breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. All right, so that's thoracic expansion exercise. All right, and finally, the last step in expelling that phlegm is the forced expiratory technique. So again, in this step, you are going to do a deep breath first, like this. And then you're trying to do that. It's like you're fogging again a mirror and forcing the air out. Okay, so it's forced expiratory technique. So just like what the name suggests, right? So deep breaths, deep breaths, You just need to try 2 first. Now, if that is still not successful, try to do the previous steps again. Hopefully, you're able to expel that phlegm. Don't overdo it. Don't try to do more than 2 forced expiratory technique because you don't want to strain your throat. Okay? Alright guys, so those are the 2 techniques that might help you clear your airways and expel that phlegm. But this video is not a replacement to the necessity of your doctor's visit. Please visit your doctors still if you have problems breathing. This is for educational purposes only, okay? Or what you can do at home as a supplement to what your doctor suggested, okay? So I hope this video has helped you, and if you enjoyed it and if you're able to successfully expel that phlegm, please click on that subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. And try to share this video to your friends and family who has a hard time breathing and has a hard time expelling that phlegm. And don't forget to exercise our minds and our bodies so that we get stronger together. Paalam!